Good day, friends, and welcome to Mindful Monday. We are back to our old routine where I am answering your questions. Always remember that you are welcome to call me, send me emails, comments, or send me questions via Messenger. Even visit my website if you want me to answer your questions. So, for today, we have a very special question that I'm going to answer. Today's question is, what should I say to a friend who is suicidal? And this is something unlike any question that we have ever answered on Mindful Mondays. Maybe you'd agree with me. So, first of all, I'm very sorry to hear that your friend is going through this. It's a terribly difficult time that we are living in, and a lot of people are struggling with similar feelings. Secondly, I think it's amazing that your friend has someone like you who have this caring capabilities and who she can really count on. So thank you so much for being there for your friend and thank you for reaching out. So to answer your question and to start off for today, I first want to say that I take suicide very seriously. Whether it is only a hint or whether people just say prompt out, I really take suicide very seriously. And I think it's important to know you should not wait and just see what happens with your friend. It's important that we talk about suicide in general and that we talk about it more, especially in the times that we are living in. Asking about suicide and suicidal thoughts and feelings is not going to push your friends or anyone into more destructive feelings or behavior. It might just help her if you offer her an opportunity to talk about her feelings. It might just actually make it easier for her to open up. A lot of people think when you talk about someone who's feeling suicidal, it's going to make it worse. But it's actually quite the opposite. That just may open up a place for them to talk about it. So now people ask me, so how do I then start a conversation about suicide? Because this can be a difficult thing to talk about. So normally you can just start off by saying something like, I have I've seen or I've been feeling a bit more concerned about you lately, or I've noticed that there has been some differences in you and I was wondering how are you doing? Or I wanted to check in with you because you seemed a bit off lately or you didn't seem like yourself lately. What's really important here is that you are sensitive but direct. When we talk about suicide, we don't talk about birds and bees and talking metaphors or anything like this. We talk really direct with someone who's feeling like that because we know or they tell us how they are feeling. So we say, when did you begin feeling like this? Did something happen to make you start feeling like this? Are you thinking about dying? You hear this is where the direct language come in. Are you thinking about hurting yourself? And as a friend, how can I support you right now? Have you thought about getting some help? And things that you can also say as a friend includes things like, you are not alone in this, I am here for you, or you know what, you might not believe it like now or right now, but the way you are feeling are going to change. Or I may not understand the way you are feeling, I might not exactly be able to relate with that, but I do care about you and I do want to help. Um, when you want to give up, tell yourself you will hold off for just one more day, one more hour, one more minute, whatever you can manage. Do not ever tell the people you know what they are feeling because that's nonsense. You do not know what they are feeling. For every person who's depressed or are feeling suicidal, it's different. So you do not know how they are feeling, but you can tell them, that you are there for them and you want to support them through this. And that's actually just what they do want to know. The thing that we do need to do when you know that your friend is suicidal, it's important that you do look out for warning signs and that you do know how to respond if you spot these warning signs. So if you believe that a friend or a family member is suicidal, you can play a role into preventing suicidal by pointing out alternatives for them, by showing them that you care, and by getting professionals involved. Because as a friend, you can only do so much for them. So major warning signs in depression and suicide includes talking a lot about killing or harming themselves, talking, writing things about death and dying, and seeking out things that can help them in a suicide attempt, such as weapons and drugs and things that you normally use in suicide attempts. And these are signals that are very dangerous, even more dangerous if the person are suffering from mood disorders such as depression or bipolar mood disorder, or if this person, say for example, has an alcohol dependence or has substance use disorder. If this person has previously attempted suicide, or has a family history of suicide, then these warning signs are even worse, and you really have to look out for these red flags for them. At the end of the day, if you feel that this person needs professional assistance, that's really something that you should also suggest for them as a friend who really cares about them. So please subscribe to my channel. Also recommend this to your friends and family as we will also delve into this theme this week. And follow my Facebook page as we will further look to this theme in this week. I'll see you next week, Monday, where we will discuss in a different theme. Have a good week.